Now here are some tips for you first-time home buyers. Tip number 1 is make sure you're 100% ready to commit to a loan. Now the average mortgage loan term is 15 to 30 years. Now you don't necessarily have to stay in your home for that long, but just know buying a house is a major commitment. So make sure you're 100% ready for home ownership and to commit to that loan. So ask yourself, are you ready to commit to this home in the city for the next 5 years? Now, do you have emergency funds saved up for the next 3 months? And do you have a stable income? Tip number 2, do not skip the pre-approval. Now, as tempting as it may be to just want to go out there and start hunting for that perfect home, it is very important that you guys get a pre-approval letter. Pre-approval letter is basically a document from the lender to you to let you know how much exactly of a money loan you can get based off of your financial information from your W-2s, your bank statements, and your personal credit. Tip number 3, you guys, is maintain a good credit score. Now is not a good time to start opening up credit cards, giving personal loans, or buying a vehicle. Number 4, you guys, is save for a down payment. Now you guys should save at least 20% for a down payment. That will make things a lot easier for you. Number 5, you guys, is understanding your loan options. So we have multiple types of loans. We have the conventional loan, which only requires 3% as a down payment. We also have FHA loan, which requires 3.5% as a down payment with the credit score as low as 580. Then we also have a USD loan, which is 0% down. VA loan, which is also 0% down. Number 6, you guys, don't forget closing costs. Don't just assume that all you need to close the mortgage loan is your down payment. You will also need closing costs saved up as well. And that goes for pet inspection fees, escrow fees, appraisal fees, home ownership insurance, title insurance expenses, and property taxes. Number 7, you guys, list your needs, your negotiables, and your nice to haves. Now this will help you shop for homes more effectively and compare properties. Number 8, you guys, is work with a real estate agent. Having a realtor by your side makes things way much easier, considering the fact that they are very negotiable. They can submit offers, they can show you homes, they know the market very well. Number 9, you guys, is be very confident when submitting your offer. You should never submit an offer unless you know that you are 100% sure you're ready to commit to that purchase. Number 10, you guys, is you should hire an inspector. Inspector can tell you guys what problems that this house may come with and some of the repairs that may be needed in this home. Number 11, guys, is stick with your budget. First-time home buyers, they tend to get emotionally invested into a home, and that could backfire because we don't want you to go over your budget because you may think that, oh no, this is the perfect home, and not paying attention to how much the house could possibly be. So it's very important that you guys stay in your budget. That way you can be prepared for if something does go wrong, you're able to fix that problem and make those repairs. Number 12, it's very important that you guys save physical copies of paperwork. Very important that you keep all the documents that you guys get throughout your buying process and keep everything in a file cabinet and make sure it's locked up and you have that information and those documents when it comes to having an event come up or it's an emergency come up and you might need those copies to show proof of something or something like that. So always keep a copy of every documentation you get when you're buying a home. 13, you guys, is don't stop learning. It's very important that you find a good realtor and that realtor puts you in good hands with people that is very knowledgeable and that can help you throughout the home buying process, especially if this is your first time trying to buy a home. Because I mean, as the first time home buyer, I might not know nothing about even buying a home. I might not even know nothing about a mortgage loan or anything like that. That's why it's very important that you find a good realtor that is very knowledgeable and that can educate you throughout the whole process.